everyone. Welcome back to English Resonance, the perfect place to improve your English while having fun. I'm so happy you're here today because we've got something really special. In this episode, we're diving deep into the importance of reading, how it sparks imagination, builds knowledge, and creates meaningful moments in our lives. So get comfy, grab your favorite drink, and let's enjoy this awesome English conversation together. Let's go.
Hey, Ozbla. I've been hooked on this fantasy novel lately, and it's got me thinking about how powerful reading is. It's like stepping into a different universe where I can be a hero or explore new worlds without leaving my couch. Do you have a favorite book that's been sparking your imagination lately?
Oh, James, I totally get why you're so excited. I'm reading a historical fiction novel right now, and it feels like I'm time traveling to 18th century France. Reading lets me live so many lives and see the world through different eyes. It's like a gift that keeps giving. What is it about your fantasy novel that's got you so hooked?
It's the way the author builds this intricate world with dragons and magic. It makes me feel like anything's possible. Reading it after a long day helps me unwind and escape the stress of school and work. Plus, I've been picking up new words and ideas that make me think differently. Do you find reading helps you relax or sparks new thoughts for you?
Both, definitely. After a busy day, curling up with a book is my go to way to de stress, especially with a cup of tea and some soft music. The historical novel I'm reading is teaching me so much about culture and politics from that era, which makes me feel more curious about the world. Have you ever learned something surprising from a book that changed how you see things?
Totally. Last month, I read a nonfiction book about space exploration, and it blew my mind how much teamwork goes into a single mission. It made me appreciate collaboration more in my own life, like when I'm working on group projects at school. What's a big lesson you've picked up from your reading?
That's so cool. My historical novel showed me how people in the past dealt with challenges like war and change, and it made me realize how resilient humans are. It's inspired me to stay strong when things get tough, like during exams. Do you ever talk about the books you read with your friends or family?
Yeah, I love sharing book recommendations with my sister. She's the one who got me into sci fi in the first place. We have these long debates about the characters and what we do in their situations, which is so much fun. It's like reading brings us closer together. Do you have bookish conversations with anyone in your life?
Oh, absolutely. My best friend and I have a little book club, just the two of us, where we pick a book each month and discuss it over coffee. Last week, we talked about how the characters' choices made us rethink our own decisions. It's amazing how reading can spark such deep talks. What kind of books does your sister recommend?
She's all about epic sci fi adventures with lots of plot twists. Think spaceships and alien worlds. Her last recommendation had me up all night turning pages because I couldn't stop reading. It's cool how books can keep you so engaged. Have you ever stayed up way too late because of a book?
Haha, guilty. Last month, I was reading a mystery novel and stayed up till 2 a.m. to find out who the culprit was. I was so invested. Reading like that feels like a workout for my brain, keeping it sharp and curious. Do you think reading has made you better at problem solving or thinking creatively?
Definitely. That sci-fi book I mentioned has all these puzzles the characters solve, and it's got me thinking more creatively about my own challenges, like figuring out a tricky math problem. Plus, reading helps me imagine different solutions and perspectives. Have you noticed reading helping you in school or work?
Oh, for sure. Reading has improved my writing so much because I pick up new vocabulary and sentence structures without even trying. In school, I've started using ideas from books in my essays, and my teachers have noticed the difference. What's a skill you've gained from reading that's helped you outside of books?
I've gotten better at understanding people's emotions because of reading. Novels, especially ones with deep characters, let me see why people act the way they do, which helps when I'm talking to friends or customers at my part time job. It's like books give me a cheat code for empathy. Do you find reading makes you more connected to others?
Absolutely. It's like a bridge to other people's hearts. When I read stories about different cultures or struggles, I feel more open minded and ready to listen to others' perspectives. I even started a book drive at school to share that feeling with others. Have you ever done anything to spread your love of reading?
That's such a great idea. I haven't done a book drive, but I volunteer at the library sometimes, helping kids pick out books during story time. Seeing their eyes light up when they find a story they love is so rewarding. What inspired you to start that book drive?
Oh, that's so sweet. The book drive came from realizing not everyone has easy access to books. Some kids at my school couldn't afford them. I wanted to make sure everyone could experience the joy of reading. So we collected over 200 books last year. What's it like working with kids at the library?
It's so much fun. The kids are so curious, asking questions about the characters or why things happen in the story. Helping them find books that excite them makes me feel like I'm passing on the magic of reading. Have you ever had a moment where a book really connected you with someone unexpected?
Yes. Last summer, I lent a book to my neighbor who's usually super shy, and we ended up talking for hours about the story's themes. It was like the book opened a door to a new friendship. Reading really has this way of bringing people together. Have you made any surprising connections through books?
Totally. At the library, I met an older volunteer who loves the same sci fi series I do, and now we swap book recommendations all the time. It's cool how reading connects people across ages and backgrounds. Do you think reading helps you understand different generations or cultures?
Oh, definitely. Reading books from authors around the world has taught me so much about how people live and think in places I've never been. It's like traveling without a passport, and it makes me more respectful of differences. What's a book that's opened your eyes to a new culture or way of life?
There was this novel set in Japan that I read last year, and it showed me so much about their traditions and family dynamics. It was like a window into another world. It made me want to learn more about other cultures through books. Have you ever been inspired to try something new because of a book?
Yes. After reading a book about mindfulness, I started meditating for a few minutes each day, and it's helped me stay calm during stressful times. Books can be such great teachers, giving you ideas to improve your life. What's something a book has inspired you to try?
That's awesome.
A book about entrepreneurship inspired me to start a small side hustle selling bookmarks I designed. It's small, but it's fun to create something. Reading gave me the confidence to try it out. Have you ever faced any challenges in finding time to read with the busy schedule?
Oh, that's such a cool hustle. Finding time to read can be tough with school and chores, but I try to sneak in 20 minutes before bed. It's my sacred reading time. Sometimes I listen to audiobooks while doing dishes to fit it in. How do you make time for reading with your busy days?
Audiobooks are a game changer. I listen to them while biking to school or during my breaks at the library. It's like reading on the go. I also keep a book in my bag for any spare moments, like waiting for the bus. Do you ever struggle with distractions like social media when you're trying to read?
Oh, social media is such a trap. I've started putting my phone in another room when I read to stay focused. It really helps me dive into the story. It's like giving my brain a break from all the notifications. What do you do to avoid getting sidetracked by your phone or other distractions?
I hear you. I turn my phone on silent and set a timer for 30 minutes of reading. It's like a challenge to stay focused, and it feels so good when I do. Sometimes I read in a quiet corner of the library to avoid distractions entirely. Have you ever tried reading different genres to keep things fresh?
Yes, mixing genres is so fun. I'll go from a mystery to a memoir to a fantasy novel. It keeps reading exciting and sparks new ideas. Last month, a biography about an artist inspired me to start sketching. Do you switch up your genres or do you stick to sci fi mostly?
I'm a sci fi fan at heart, but I've been branching out lately. A historical thriller I read last week was surprisingly gripping. Trying new genres feels like exploring new worlds without leaving my chair. What's a genre you never thought you'd like, but ended up loving?
I never thought I'd enjoy poetry, but I read a collection last month and it was so beautiful. It made me feel things I didn't expect. Now I keep a poetry book on my nightstand for quick reads. Have you ever been surprised by a book that wasn't your usual style?
Totally. I picked up a romance novel on a whim, thinking it wouldn't be my thing. But the characters were so real, I couldn't put it down. It made me realize how every genre has something special to offer. Do you think reading has changed the way you dream or imagine things?
Oh, for sure. Reading vivid stories makes my dreams so much more colorful. Like I'm living in the book's world sometimes. It's also sparked my creativity, like when I write stories for fun. Does reading ever influence your dreams or creative ideas?
Definitely. After reading sci fi, I have these wild dreams about flying spaceships or exploring alien planets. It's like my brain keeps the story going. I've even started writing short stories inspired by what I read. Have you ever written something based on a book you loved?
Yes. After reading a fantasy novel, I wrote a short story about a magical forest. It was so fun to create my own world. Reading always gives me new ideas to play with, like a spark for my imagination. What kind of stories do you write when you're inspired?
That sounds amazing. My stories are usually sci fi adventures with robots and space travel, inspired by the books I read. Writing them helps me process the big ideas I find in books, like what it means to be human. Do you share your writing with anyone, or is it just for you?
I love that you explore big ideas. I share my stories with my book club friend sometimes. She gives great feedback that makes me want to write more. It's like reading and writing go hand in hand for me. Have you ever thought about sharing your stories with a bigger audience?
That's so cool that you share your work. I've thought about posting my stories online, but I'm a bit nervous about what people might think. Reading has given me the courage to try, though, since authors take risks all the time. What's the hardest part about reading for you sometimes?
I totally get being nervous about sharing. It's a big step. The hardest part for me is when I hit a slow chapter in a book and have to push through. It's tempting to skip ahead, but I'm learning patience. Reading teaches me to stick with things. What's a reading challenge you faced?
Sometimes I struggle with dense nonfiction books. They're packed with info, but I have to read slowly to get it all. It's worth it though because I learn so much, like about history or science. Have you ever powered through a tough book and felt proud afterward?
Yes, I read a classic novel last year that was super dense, but finishing it felt like climbing a mountain. I was so proud. It taught me to appreciate slower, richer stories. What's a book you're proud of finishing that was a bit of a challenge?
I tackled a 600-page fantasy epic last summer, and it took weeks, but crossing the finish line felt amazing. It had so many characters and twists that it trained my brain to focus better. Do you think reading has made you better at handling complex tasks?
Definitely. Reading long or complicated books has helped me stay organized and patient. Like when I'm working on big school projects, it's like training my brain to handle a lot of details at once. What's a complex task reading has helped you with?
Reading has helped me with my part-time job at the library. Keeping track of books and helping customers find what they need feels easier because I'm used to following complex plots. It's like books have sharpened my focus. Do you think reading could help with bigger life goals?
Oh, absolutely. Reading about people who overcame obstacles inspires me to set goals, like maybe studying abroad one day. Books show me what's possible and give me the courage to dream big. What's a big goal reading has inspired for you?
That's so inspiring. Reading about space exploration has made me dream of working in tech or science one day, maybe even designing something cool like a new app. Books make those goals feel reachable. What's a book that's made you dream bigger?
A biography about a scientist who discovered new planets made me want to explore astronomy. It's like books open doors to new passions. Reading her story showed me how curiosity can lead to amazing things. What's a book that sparked a new passion for you?
A book about coding and tech pioneers got me interested in learning to code. It's tough, but I'm starting small with online tutorials. Reading about their journeys makes me feel like I can do it too. How do you balance reading with all your other hobbies?
That's so cool, James. I try to balance reading with my hobbies by setting aside specific times, like reading before bed or on weekends. It's like making a date with my books so I don't miss out. How do you juggle reading with your busy schedule?
I carve out time by reading during lunch breaks or before bed. It's like my daily treat. I also keep an e-reader on my phone for quick reads when I'm waiting somewhere. Reading's too important to skip. Thanks for this chat, Azibla. It's made me love books even more.
Oh, you're so welcome, James. This has been such a fun deep dive into why reading matters. I'm already excited for our next chat, maybe about our favorite book genres. Let's keep spreading the love for reading. And thank you to everyone watching or listening. I truly hope this conversation made you smile and gave you a little inspiration for your own reading journey. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow English Residents for more fun, real-life English conversations that help you grow and connect. See you next time.